Good morning, everybody. What's going on? My name is Will, and welcome back to another episode here on Kinlaig. I hope that you guys are all doing okay, and welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So, what are we up to today, then, my friends? Well, obviously we've got to crack on. We've got to get all of this chaff done in today's episode. So, yeah, looking forward to it. So that's going to be the main job for today. That's pretty much the only job that we really need to do at the moment. Yeah, well, obviously we'll just be doing a few other little bits, but yeah, we've just got that one chaff one to do at the moment is the main job for us. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get that one all out of the way, and then we can look at just working from the top, I suppose. We'll do a bit of cultivating, bits and bobs. There's not really too much else I can really do at the moment. So yeah, 2 horses. Interesting. So yeah. But yeah, so I hope you guys are all doing okay, and yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So what we'll do is we'll hop into this. Copy that, actually had the key not in my bag for it. There we go. Right. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing okay, and yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. Right. So yeah, so away we go. Excellent. Right, we'll head on down to the field. Looks like it's going to be a nice day today, actually, so yeah, hopefully it'll be pretty good. Hopefully be able to get this field done and the machine returned back. That's the plan, anyway. So yeah, but I hope that you guys are all doing okay. And yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So yeah, like I said, we'll load on down, and we'll go ahead and we'll just get harvesting, I suppose. All right. So yeah, so I hope you guys are all doing okay, and yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. Doesn't seem to be much traffic about, he says, as a car comes the other way. I'm not sure he's actually going to get through there. Oh, he is. Cool. Sweet. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, car came a bit fast around there. Alright, so yeah, like I said, we're off to go and do this. Go ahead and crack on with this field. Hopefully it's not going to take us too long. Hopefully not. I'll drop the trailer off here, just for the simple reason of we can't actually get in the field at the moment. Cool. Right. Let's go and just fire this thing up. Right, there he goes. So I have no idea how far we actually need to be, so yeah, there. See the movement when it actually hits on the kingpin, but it's not quite in the right position. I'm gonna lower the kingpin down. It's good. Get that all opened up. Excellent. I'm just going to have a quick little look, see if there's anything that's actually on sale today of any interest. 49% off a combine, which would be nice. Another Roper harvester. Not really much of interest. There's quite a few trailers. I don't know what. How much is our trailer actually? Our trailer's got to be older than that, isn't it? Or newer than that, actually, I should say. Vehicles. 24 grand. Or not. Didn't realise we had the size one. Oh well. Right. Beep 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 beep. I love that sound. Right, here goes. So yeah, obviously they've used this for the game. So obviously I just want it all just chopped down. Pretty much. We gotta give it a little bit to them to feed the pigs, which is fine. That button. That button. That button. And away we go. Excellent. So yeah, because obviously we're running Sarge, it's going to fill the trailer very quickly, so we're going to have a lot of carting backwards and forwards, but that's okay. They just say how much they want, and the rest I will take back and feed to my animals. It's right, doesn't it? That's good. Looks alright. There's a railway there. Be careful, don't go through that hedge. Nice actually. I don't know. Yeah, of course, yeah, the railway's there. Be nice to get a shot with the Heritage Railway, and I think they run steam trains mostly, so it'd be nice to get a shot with them. Yeah, they don't run, it's not a main line. But yeah, so we'll just plough on with this. Get it, plough on. We'll hit. I'm a funny man. And yeah. So I think they only want a few loads just to feed their pigs. I'm not even sure it's even going. But I am. But I don't actually know where they are down there. Oh, it is. Oh, it's the same animal dealership. Alright, that's fine. So yeah, I think they just want a little bit just to feed their pigs, but that's fine. I can do that. They just want it all just chopped down now. Don't want to fill it out completely without realising, so we've got to be a bit careful with that. What's that down there? Is that a bus? Assume it is. I'll just pull it out of the road, it's not really a problem. See, I think they just want the headlands off of this. It's not a very good crop apparently. Cool. Right, I'll pull this round. Oh, train! I thought it was a heritage, but then that was a freight train. That was a bit unfortunate. So I'd really like to get a photo with it, that'd be wonderful. I'll drop off there. It's quite a high hitch on that. Excellent. Right, I'll grab the Deutz. Yeah, I don't know how much they're going to want, just enough just to feed their pigs. Yeah. Quite quiet. That'll do. Right, where are we actually going with that? Just into the grate here, I assume. There's also a great little grate under here. I just realised that my microphone was on mute, lol. Whoopsies. Yeah, you guys couldn't really hear what I was saying. So they only want the one load, which is fine. So we'll head on back. So yeah, they only want the one load just to feed their pigs. But yeah, because obviously we're using silage additive, obviously, yeah, I'll benefit from that as well. So yeah, there's quite a bit of corn to do now. So we've just got to make sure the rest of it's all harvested up, but I said I did some pricing maybe on silage, so yeah. Where do I want to go? Let's just drive this out of there for a second. Cool. So I like these jobs. Alright, reverse this back up. That's spot on, that is. Excellent. That is spot on. Wait. In one low. That's better. I think they've used these, or they took all of the cobs off first. That's obviously what they go out for, and then obviously we can use the offcuts for trash, for silage. And they said they have a little bit to feed the pigs, so that's fine. Yeah. Doesn't look like there's any cobs left on it, so that's probably what it was originally for. But yeah, obviously this machine obviously just blends them, but if you don't have one of those machines, then yeah, because obviously you won't want to plough this in. It'd be a mess to plough this in. But yeah, I think that is probably the way to go, to be honest. It ain't half bad. I mean, this is a big old field, so yeah. But obviously we've done all of the work, so. Train didn't quite see it in time. You can only hear it over this. Excellent. Let me just tie this little bend here up. And we'll start just going up and down, I suppose. Actually, I can't go up and down because otherwise I hit the back of the trailer, so I've got to go around each end. Yeah, silage additive is definitely worth it though. So yeah, this obviously just breaks down the stalks a little bit as well. But yeah, so essentially they just had the headland pretty much, just to feed their pigs, which is fine. Yeah, it looks like they stripped the corn off. Maybe that's what they're doing with it then. I could never really get my head around it, but yeah. But obviously it's an expensive machine to have, so... yeah. So win-win, they're paying me to chop it all down and I'm getting a bit of silage out of them. Granted, it's not a huge amount, but it'll be enough to feed our cows. Ooh. Good. Don't think quite 5% we're going to get to the end, but that's fine. The more the better, I suppose. But yeah, because obviously I'm friendly with them, I said I'd do it. Chop it all down, give them a trailer load, and then... oh jeez. Yeah. What was that about being 5%? I don't know why I'm folding it up. I don't need to fold it up. I had a bit of rain yesterday, so it's a bit soft. But yeah, so that's it's either been used for game and the cobs have come off anyway. Just gone onto the ground, or so they've picked them. I reckon they probably just picked them. Ooh. That's better. Oh, the brakes were locked on. That's why I wouldn't go anywhere. Ooh. Bit of a longer cart now. I was like, yeah, the cart's only local, but of course, the majority of the carting is to go to ours anyway. Right, this tractor. Excellent. It's quite heavy, this. Definitely quite heavy, isn't it? Right. This is going to be fun. Because it's got to go into the other shed now. And it is completely blind because I can't see anything because of how high this bloody trailer is. Which is a bit annoying. So hopefully we won't ruin it. Because it's not ours. It is not our trailer. A bit further up against that wall. That's quite a big pile. Off to go and get the next one. Yeah, you can see we've got a few more cows in there now. So hopefully, by this rate, it'll be more than every 5 days. We need to give them some extra nutrition. Just a bit size. I've got some meadow, but it's not good enough quality really. I do like going out there and seeing them though. They look quite cool. It's quite quiet today. Excellent. Looks good. Don't really want to be on. I want that to be pretty straight, to be honest. Otherwise, when it comes to reverse, it's just going to be a pain in the arse. Right. Let's put this thing back on. Right. Let's have a little look how bad they're looking. Didn't actually look, to be fair. They're still okay. Should also be filling up the water as well at the same time. They should merge into there. Oh, no, they're not going to. Ah, shit, that's going to be a problem. Because they're technically 19. So now they're going to split them. I might get rid of those if I can. I wouldn't mind doing that, but well, yeah, there's not really much interest, to be honest. That's pretty good. If we were to get a case combine, but it doesn't fold. Got to go onto a header trailer, which is a bit annoying if you have to put it onto a header trailer, because then getting down these roads, it's very, very difficult to run a combine and a header trailer, or a header trailer, even just a header trailer by itself. So I'd rather not do that. The other header wasn't too bad on the combine though. But I still have to go over there separately with the header, so. Sure. Yeet. Excellent. That's good. It's about 10% of road then. Oh well, no, I suppose not. I only did half the road there, I suppose. Train. Train. Who's got the trains? I've got a train out. Oh, that's fast. I'll turn that down a little bit, I think. That was on cruise, but still. Pretty fast enough, thank you. Good. Another 3 loads out of this. Should be good. Still a bit fast, isn't it? That mirror is totally pointless. Could go and adjust it. I don't need to though. Still got the road mirrors, but that mirror is yeah, pointless. I'll try and straighten up a little bit because I'm nearly full. Right now it's got all this space to go around in. That'll do. I'm not going to faff around anymore now. I don't need to, quite frankly. Can we get round that shit? Most definitely not. I'll take this off. Let's drop that there, something not in the way. Now we can get round it. Reverse this out. It's a bit muddy, isn't it? Oh. The next one pulled out. Oh, there's a bus coming. Right, there we go. So we'll get this next load dumped. I love it. Nice little job this. not going to rain either, which is good. Just a bit slow. That's right. Excellent. Do we have a roller? I think we do. It's there, isn't it? Yeah, it's cool. That'd be good if we can get that all rolled up. Jeez, that was a good reverse. Cool. Excellent. Mm-hmm. Okay. Excellent. Put it around. Drop this thing off. Yeah. Excellent. It's not quite in the right place. Excellent. What's up, okay? Interesting. Okay. We're getting there. We're nearly done. Got a little bit left. Take a few photos as well. Hopefully we get a train in a second, because that'd be good. Perfect opportunity for a train. We're a little bit far away now though, unfortunately. God, that's loud. Oh! That's a bit annoying. That has been perfect. Because it's cold, I can't do a lot with the train. That was perfect timing. She's going down to the end, maybe, I don't know. Oh well. But we don't have made it. I don't think, anyway. Yeah, not much left now, is there? Should, well, not hopefully, but it should all go into this trailer. This is the problem, is that we're going to lose the side additive, which obviously, because I don't know how much we're going to need, so obviously I just filled it out completely, and then this is the problem. Not that there's much of an issue, but so yeah, that will be saving us once we have our own harvest up and running, but I can't afford the header at the moment because obviously we need to get some cattle in. So ideally I want to sell those other ones as well, potentially as part of the contract would be good. How easy that's going to be though, I don't know. Because otherwise it's just going to make a mess. That might be quite difficult because I'd have to have them all rounded up. Yeah, that'd be actually quite difficult because I'd have to, like I said, I'd have to have them all completely rounded up. I have to reverse for this one. which obviously would not be particularly easy unless we had multiple trailers. I did not really consider that. Sure, that 2% could make all the difference here. I think we'll be alright. Yeah, I think we'll just run it to the end on what we've got. It's getting smaller, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to quibble about that last little bit. Excellent. That's perfect, actually. Literally hit 100%. Right, cool. Sweet. I'll drop her off. That's good. Right, I'll leave this in the field for a minute. Yeah, we only used a quarter of a tank of citrus. Didn't need that much. I never know how much I'm going to need. This is the issue. Cool. Right, hopefully we'll get it all tied up today. If we can get it pitted tomorrow. Well, we could try and get it pitted today, but it doesn't really matter. Nice for it to get pitted, but we'll see. The sooner the better, I suppose. But I have left pits a few weeks before. It's quite a small pit though. Yeah, let's get it pitted. As well, we can come back to this tomorrow, it's not a problem. Might be pissing down rain tomorrow, so if for any of that we can do in the rain. I haven't really got anything else I can't do in the rain now, so whichever way we do it, it'll be in the rain. Excellent. Yeah, well, this got my arms now. Should let him go, really. Carried straight on, I think. That's fine. Cool. Excellent. To be fair, actually, I need to decide what, well, so I need to decide what I'm going to do next. I suppose I've got the coal vein, which I can carry on doing. The only problem is how slow it is behind that tractor, so I need to get another tractor pretty soon. Animals to move as well. Don't like doing that in the rain, that's a pain in the arse in the rain because you get soaked. I don't think there's any other reason that I'll need to borrow from the store anymore. because for the next 2 days I've got cultivating which I can do. So I could take. I could take. I do need to get into some of that actually. I'm trying to think, what's the weather doing? Oh, actually, the next 2 days are dry anyway. Right, well that ends that then, doesn't it? That's good actually, to be fair. Three days of dry weather. And yeah, when it was a few days later, I could have cut that top field for hay, which is what I'm going to need, isn't it now? Be cutting that again for hay. We've just returned the bloody things. I think yeah, it cost me more than what it had anyway. The conventional bales don't seem to be a great idea, to be honest. I'm not sure. I think we've probably got enough. They were a pain in the arse to unload. We'll get this all covered up. That's good. Cool. Might as well just get it all just covered over nicely. It just solves many problems. We ain't gonna be needing it again, are we? I don't think so. Just triple check. No. Cool. I'll use this just because it's actually heavier. So we'll think about putting the front loader on. I don't know about that. We'll see how we go. Now, epoxy reverse gear though. Got some more side adhesive there as well. Got plenty of it around. No, I'd have to waste so much. Can you get around there? No. Alright, let's get this all rolled to the back, I suppose. This is going to be the issue. It's how easy it's actually going to be to roll and not get stuck. This could be fun. Yeah, we haven't quite gone far enough to the back, to be honest, which is a bit embarrassing. Yeah. Try and push it to the back if we can. Might need the front loader to get it to the back, because that's going to be a massive gap at the back otherwise. I'm sorry, yeah, this ain't going to work because I need it right at the back. I need to push it up. I need to push it to the back. So we are going to need the front loader, because I haven't pushed it back far enough, which was a bit of a my bad. Okay, the front loader is at the front, so that's fine. I do like to be off people's fields, but then again, this also needs to be done fairly quickly. Doesn't really matter too much. I'm sure they won't mind a day. done it pretty quickly. Yeah, this has got to be moved to the back now, because I haven't gone far enough back, which is a bit of a rookie error. I should have looked when I went far enough back. I love the quick release on this, so nice. Alright. Yeah, this just got to go to the back. Otherwise I've got to pit the back, which I don't want to do either. Yeah, we've really cocked up actually, I think. Hopefully it's not going to be much of a problem, but I mean, this should be working okay anyway for us. It's just quite difficult to work out how far back I'm going. That's what it is, isn't it? Yeah, the quicker we get this in, the quicker it starts actually fermenting, because I'm worried we're going to run out on the other pit. So as soon as we run out of that pit, we'll be swapping over. We're doing some more into that pit, so, well, hopefully in October. If we don't get that pit, well, yeah, I'll be using it again in October. I'm going to need to. So we'll either have to clear the silage out of there, or use it. Come on. Yeah, I was hoping to use that, but it doesn't really work because of the way that I've placed it. Luckily, this thing has a better reverse key. That is the thing. Shit. Right, let's have a little ganders. Okay, that's looking okay. We're getting there. Don't know what to shaft. Oh, come on. There we go. Didn't line last time. Alright. Okay, we'll just push it to the back. Otherwise, we've got to pit the back, which I don't want to do. If it's against the back wall, I can just pit directly over the top tonight, because obviously that's what we'll be doing tonight. Is getting the pit over it. So if I can pit over the back, or if I can not pit over the back, that would be good. If I can push everything over the back, that would be even better. Jeez. Okay. We'll go to the. Yeah, the other problem is that side as well, but it's very, very, very difficult to get right, to be fair. So I'm not gonna give myself any non-brownie points for that. We cut up at that because, yeah, as long as it's fairly even, that's fine. And I don't know how far. I can't remember how big that sheet is to see how far we can go out, because that's the other problem, is how far can we go out on the front here. So if we can't go out on the front, then obviously we've got a problem. Space the button. Okay. Come on. We can get up there. No, we can't get up there. Well, that's definitely better than an improvement than when we started. I think we'll definitely have to front loader. I mean, that's okay. I mean, we could use both, but I don't think it really helped too much. Yeah, we're getting there. He says. Yeah, so this is now a problem. Come on, off you go. There we go. Scoop a little bit this forward. That's fine, that'll do. Now I'll roll the rest in. So yeah, just needs to be just compacted a little bit better than what it is. Not that in front of it. Most expensive thing on the is the fuel tank at the moment. I need a bigger fuel. I need an actual fuel tank, to be fair. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Excellent. That's better, isn't it? Now there's not a massive bump behind. Just now this thing had green paint. Oh, what? There's a lot of logging equipment coming up for sale here. Yeah, I wouldn't want to put, well, I suppose, I don't know how much we can fit. I mean, yeah, I suppose I still fit another one of those feels easily quite in here, but I wouldn't want to put too much more in there. Alright, let's have a little gander show. Yeah, I do want it. That's fine. Cool. Alright. Get it folded up. Other job for this afternoon then is to proceed with drop that. Cool. Reverse that, that's good. Alright, that's good. That's done, that's ready to go, that's perfect. Right. Does this need washing? Don't think so. Clean enough. The only reason that we got the conventional bales was because of the sheep pen. I'm not best impressed with that sheep because we've had them for 2 months and they're not really doing very much for us. And obviously causing problems with. This is why I don't want to use any of those small bales. I'm not really using those small bales. I suppose we just do full size ones for the cows. Because there is enough in there, I reckon. I hope there will be. Otherwise it could be. I'd like to have the option to do both, but It's never going to happen. And if the worst comes to the worst, we can drop some bigger size bales, but we can't really use smaller size bales to feed the cows. We can drop some smaller size ones onto like a shovel or something. Be a bit of a pain, but be right. I just realised something. That is, I'm an idiot. I should have dropped this off and actually taken the car down first. Oh well. Oops. What are you down here now? Got another Deutz over here. Yeah, we left the car over there. Well, that was a bit silly, wasn't it? Okay, I'll drop that off. Yeah, no, I need to go and pick the car back up. But I'm not dropping the car off up here, am I? So... Oops. Oh well. I suppose I can leave the low loader over here, I suppose. I can't actually get back. So I will need to leave the low loader over here, because I can't actually drive back. I don't know how that's going to work, to be honest. I have to leave the car over at the store anyway. I've got nothing to bring back. Oh yes, I have. I've got the Jaguar. Fine. So yeah, we'll leave the car over at the store, but then I can't go back over to the store. Awkward. Yeah, I've got the Jaguar, which I can actually take if it starts. Yeah, I should have done this thing first. Oh well. So yeah, tomorrow we'll just crack on. We'll just crack on with the cultivating and bits and bobs. That's good. Bingo. Drop that down. Right. Jump into the car. Stick it onto the trailer. That's good. Can't remember how much size I just bottle there was on the back of here, to be honest. But yeah. Excellent. 1, 2. 1, 2. Decent tractor or not? I don't know how we're actually going to do this. Lift them up or not? Nope. Better. If I drop the car off, if I take this down, bring the halves back, then pick the car back up, that's the best way to do it. That is the way to do it. And we don't have to come back with this, I suppose. Apart from the trailer will be left over there, but that's fine. Jeez, okay, mate. Yeah, that's fine. That's not an issue. Like I said, we'll drop this off. That's not really a problem then, is it? Drop the car off, run the trailer over empty, and obviously I can just drive the car back. That works. That's good. And what? I'm gonna be happy with that. 1, 2. I don't want to lose that. It's good. I don't want to jump back into this. I want to jump back into the car. Car. Bro, what? Interesting. I'm going to just plonk this over in the car park for a little while. I think that's been sat there for about 2 weeks, that Jaguar, so I've got to be a bit careful. But alright. It's got a bit foggy, isn't it? And the harvest might have to go back to the yard anyway. Because it will need potentially a wash. At which point I'll probably finish for the evening. I've still got to obviously go and fill up that pit. Or cover that pit, which should take a good few hours. I don't do that on camera because it's a pain in the arse. The right pain in the arse, mate. Oh jeez, we need to lift that up. Oh, we're scraping their yard. Clear. It's amazing how the light already drops. I can already see it dropping. Just crazy for September. Month's time it'll be November as well. Eesh. Yeah, I think it'll need a wash. I haven't really inspected it, to be honest, to see if it will need a wash or not. I don't know if it will need a wash. To be frank, I can see it from over here. Yeah, if I'd left it like that, that would have been super obvious. Anybody who wanted it. Are we in? Right. Excellent. Put the ramp down so we can drive straight onto the car. Straight onto the car? Nice. Straight onto the ramp. Or straight onto the trailer, I should say. I've got to remember to put that in because I have in the past forgotten to, and then it's gone down every tree ever. Muddy? Yes. Yes, she will need a clean. Not much of a clean, but she will. Great demand. But it's not actually too bad on this one because I can actually see the pipe. Some of the others, you can't see anything. I think it's the, well, it will be the class, I think. So the only 2 demos? No, I might have had a Fent before. Depends on what they have. Cool. Well, I'll head on back. Feeding grain south I'll have a little look at that. I mean, unless it's wool. Even wool, like I said, we haven't really got enough. It's not really working for us, to be honest. I would like to get that down to a spinner reaction. So just setting it. Scary thing coming down the road. Remember, we're not in the tractor or the car for that matter. Better off actually bring the pressure washer over here. We'll put it on the back of the trailer. That's why it's portable after all. Never really use it portable. And we need to go and refuel it anyway, so even if it, yeah, because obviously the refueler doesn't. It can't go in here, this is why we need a tank really. But yeah, it's okay, we just have to obviously just put it, get it pulled out. Travis is a pain in the arse. That's what we kept on finding. I'm not fussed, but yeah, just not really ideal. You gonna get in there? Yes, we'll be alright. Got him. Here we go. Really hardly any. There's not really anything on it. Look. Haven't really used that much fuel, water or diesel yet, so that's good. Right, I'm just going to pull this forward just slightly. So the interesting thing I didn't realise is that, I don't know why I always forget that actually needs the engine power on the front to pump the fuel, which I didn't actually realise. Don't know why I should have done. So that obviously needs to be plugged in. So we should just be able to just drive over to this side and just fill her up from this side, hopefully. Perfect. Right. So yeah, this actually has to run. So get that just pushed over. That's better. Whoa! Oh geez, I did not. Oh wow. I suppose I have to do that. Oh no, I don't. That's a bit awkward then. No. I'll do that sometimes. There we go. Get her filled up. There we are. That's good. There we have it. Right. So yeah, like I said, we'll just kind of have a little play around again tomorrow. Another coal weight one. Fair enough. I thought there was only 2 earlier. Let's have a little look just quickly. Prices. Some obscure pile of crap, probably. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong bloody thing. Green, reds, lots of green and reds. I wish it would tell you. Peas. That's not a bad price, actually. Yeah, there's some peas. Is there any peas anyway? There's a peas there. That would be nice. Oh well, perfect. Right, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode. Till next time, thanks ever so much for watching, everybody, and we'll see you all again soon. Ta-ta.